guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Noob Readers. My name is Kiran and today I'll be talking about Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Now, if you have been watching my channel for a while, then you know how much I love Taylor Jenkins Reid and how much I love The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So when I came to know that she has written another book, I had to pick it up. So I listened to this book as an audiobook and I have to say that the narrator of this book did an amazing, phenomenal job in narrating this book. Now, if you'll ask me, did I like this book or not, then I'll just say that it was not up to my expectations, because I had so high expectations and I think that this book did not meet them for me, and I have rated this book as 3 stars. Now, if this book was written by some other author, I would have rated it 3.5 or even 4, because I don't think that the story was bad, but it's just the execution that I personally did not like. And I think that because I know that Taylor can write way better books and I know this is not her best work, and I was just expecting it to be the best, and I was just expecting that this book will be one of my favorites of all times. Yes, I can say that I am a little disappointed, but yes, it is not a bad story and it is the kind of book that you'll pick up and then you enjoy reading it, but it's not the kind of book that you will just remember for a long time. Okay, so now let's move into the plot. So basically it's the story of the 4 Riva siblings and they are the children of the very famous Mick Riva. Now, if Mick Riva sounds familiar to you, then I'm going to tell you that he is one of the Evelyn's husbands. So I really like this part where we have this recurring character and how Taylor is creating her own universe where she is just putting different characters in different books. So basically this book is divided into 2 parts, and then the first half of this book is basically about the background of the characters, the background of the 4 siblings. Now the siblings are Nina Riva, Jay Riva, Hud Riva and Kit Riva. And the first half of the book is all about the speculation that the Rivas are basically throwing a party and siblings are going through their day, and that's how the chapters are divided. So this whole book happens in 24 hours. But in the first half, we are going in the past and then we see the past of the characters. So in the past, we come to know about how Nick Riva and Jules Riva met and how they fall in love, and then how they got married, and then how they had children. And we also come to know about the past of the siblings and what kind of problems they had when they were growing up and all of that. So basically the first half is all about the relationship between the parents as well as the relationship between the siblings and their bonding, and how the siblings had the bond with their father and their mother. Then we come to the part 2 of this book, which starts with the party, and then we see all these different celebrities coming into the house of Nina Riva. Now Nina Riva is basically a surfer and a supermodel, and she is married to a very famous celebrity who is basically a tennis player. Then her other siblings are Jay Riva and Hud Riva. Now Jay is basically a champion surfer and he has won a lot of championships, and Hud Riva is also a surfer, but he is a professional photographer and he's the one who takes the special shots of Jay. And the youngest is basically Kit Riva and she is the sassiest, and because she is the youngest, she's babied by all of her siblings. So basically the second half of the book is when the party starts and we see all these celebrities coming into the party and enjoying themselves. But as the time progresses, the party gets really crazy, and then we see all these people creating chaos in Nina's house. The second half of the book is something that I personally did not enjoy because it was written from the perspective of the people that were there in the party, and they were a lot. And because we didn't had a lot of information about them, and it just felt a little rushed, because it just felt like they were getting introduced and then we were seeing their perspective without actually knowing anything about them. So I would have loved if it was written from the point of view of the siblings, and because it was not, so yes, I personally did not enjoy this part. And I personally think that the whole story, the way it was divided, it felt like 2 completely different stories, and Taylor was just trying to blend them together, but it just somehow did not work out for me. And I personally think that the ending of this book was really amazing. I absolutely loved the ending because it was about the character Nina, and because of her struggles, and whatever that happened in the ending was something that I was looking forward to, and because it happened and I was really happy. So yes, the ending of this book is really great. Now, if you'll ask me, should you go and read this book, then I'll definitely say that yes, go ahead, go read this book. But be aware that it is not that good as Evelyn Hugo. And if you'll keep your expectations down, then you'll definitely be able to enjoy this way more than I did. So yes, that's my review. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.